if statements. And then Calvin was like, and look at all of these other things. So we're probably going to see a little bit of that continuing in this next step. I'm going to do this for like another hour. Just really quick, guys, what I'm doing is taking Code Academy, which is a free resource online that teaches you various different languages, including JavaScript. And I'm following through this tutorial that they have, this interactive lesson system, and then taking it and making sure that I can, through Calvin, making sure that I'm learning how to actually use C#. So technically, I'm learning JavaScript and C# simultaneously, which is pretty cool, actually, and it's kind of giving me a greater understanding of how the languages itself works. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing, and I'm really excited. And Calvin already knows JavaScript and C#, so he's my tutor at the moment. I'm stopping him from being productive while I do this, but that's okay, because this is really cool and important. If you know anybody who's starting to learn and wants to get into this stuff, let them know about this stream, because I'm going to be doing this every day. I just want to learn alongside everybody else. I think it's an awesome opportunity, and I think anybody can do this. So,
and everybody should.
And everybody should know how, especially if you're interested in doing indie game development stuff, because.
Or if you just like video games.
Or just video games, yeah. But like, as part of the team, one of the reasons I'm doing this is I'm the only one. Like, well, not the only one, but like I don't know how to program, and it stops me from being able to give more useful thoughts and advice and ideas out, because I don't understand how to implement them, so I don't know how outrageously ridiculous they are or stupid. And by knowing how all this stuff works, I should be able to be more helpful, basically. And also this way I can make stupid games about cats whenever I want, which is a very important thing, and all of you should make stupid games about cats. All right, so computers are smart. I am on Getting Started with Programming, 15 of 28. Okay, so if anybody wants to follow along, you can literally go through this Code Academy JavaScript thing, download the free version of Unity, and literally do everything at all, ever, that we're doing here. Meg Ferg, do it, do it, do it! It's so good! All right. We used an if statement to do something. Woohoo! If the answer to the condition was yes or true, as we say in JavaScript. Apparently, you also say true in C#. Cool things are that this whole console log bit here for C#, that's actually just type print, and it does it. It's magic. And then also, there's various other times where capitalization matters differently to each program. I cannot download Calvin. Sorry, I need more loot. He's not available publicly. So that's why I'm doing these streams as well, is because that way, if like somebody else is learning alongside me, and you have a question, or like, you know, even if it's like from a previous episode, because that's what we're gonna kind of do, he'll be here, and if I don't know the answer, which I probably won't, he will. And if he doesn't, then we will spend time on the internet and find out. Because we are both really firm believers that if you want to learn anything, chances are it's already on the internet, and you can learn it from there. That's how I've taught myself some basic Japanese, guitar, all the art things. Yeah, not surgery. You cannot learn how to be a surgeon or a doctor on the internet. It's bad. It's a bad idea. But you could probably learn just about anything that doesn't require keeping a person alive. Pretty much. I'm probably wrong. There's probably things you can't learn. Let's see. In addition to doing something when the condition is true, you can also do something if a condition is false. That totally makes sense. If your name is shorter than 7 letters, we can respond with, you have a short name. We can do this using an if-else statement. Do we use if-else statements in C#? Yeah? Okay.
Exactly the same.
Same dealio. So, Yeah, Smoke 108. I'm pretty sure Surgeon Simulator teaches you how not to operate, which is also useful. But yeah, no. No. I'm sorry, but there's all these lovely people.
Yeah.
Broccoli says, I'm so hyped, it's contagious, Calvin. I'm actually
I'm
oddly.
excited about learning how to code, and I already know.
You already know, and I'm getting excited anyhow.
I'm so excited about learning how to code.
Let's learn the things. This is actually really, really cool. I already know how to make two balls go up at different speeds, and I can think of so many different reasons to do that. It's kind of neat. um, all right. Oh, MX, I'm thinking that during the weekdays, I'm gonna have the streams happen probably closer to like 10 o'clock at night. Um, because I want people to like not have to worry about work in general, and by 10 o'clock at night Eastern time, where we are, most people should be out of work. And I just, try to want to be as accessible as possible. Um, that's kind of the idea. This is also the first one, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Right, code, let's do this. We're doing this next thing. It's an if-else statement. If is the condition, if the condition is true, then only the code inside the first pair of curly braces will run. Otherwise, the condition is false, so only the code inside the second pair of curly braces after the else keyword will run. In the example above, the condition, my name length is greater than or equals to 7, evaluates to false, since my name only has 6 letters. Since the condition is false, only the code inside the curly braces after the else keyword runs and prints out, you have a short name, because everybody needs to know if you have a short name or not. Aw, sorry that that's 3 a.m. for you, Awesome Rash. I think during the weekends I'll probably have it earlier, um, but yeah, just to make it a little more accessible for everybody else. But during the weekday, I'm just assuming that, America, English, Canada stuff, since I'm speaking English and not any other language, because I'm not going to learn multiple languages while I'm programming. I think that's a little excessive. I can't do that. Um, on line 1, fill in a condition that will evaluate to false. So if, then in the parentheses, I think this is where I put it, if puppies is not, if I'm doing this right, not equal, because it does double equal marks, because this is JavaScript, but in C#, it's only one equal sign. If puppies is not equal to, I guess it has to be a number? If puppies is not equal to cats, will this work? I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm breaking the mold a little. I'm a bit of a rebel. I apologize. We will find out. Um, JavaScript and C# do different things with these equal sign command things. So we're going to, I think this is technically how the JavaScript will run. Okay, then fill in some code to run in the else statement. Why does this say console log? Let's go down the first road. What should we do if the condition is false? Fill it in here. What is this purpose of this?
To print out, let's go down the first row.
If what?
If that's true.
If puppies equals cats.
Puppies will, well, so no,
So
if
I
puppies
can go-
doesn't equal cats, it will print that out.
If puppies does not equal cats, it'll print that out. But if puppies equals cats,
Which is never going to be
which
true.
is never going to be true,
It will never go into the else state.
so it would only equal puppies if it was also puppies here.
Right.
Right. So that's why they're having it be
Because you put
numbers.
a not.
Right.
So
Puppies is not equal to 8.
I guess you can do that.
7. Like that. I could also do that, right? Oh. That's why it was, yeah. No, with the cats, it made sense.
Yeah.
But to do the number, it needs to have a length. Awesome. All right. So if it equaled that, it should say, oh, I want it to say, wait, sometimes it punishes me if I change the things that it puts in otherwise.
Yeah, just
So I
put
won't
that up.
change anything. I'll try to refrain from being super creative. Okay. I got this. I'll just follow these boring commands.
You can be super creative in Unity.
Puppies are not equal to 8, it will do this else thing. So we want it to evaluate to false. So maybe I should just very simply say puppies is greater than 8. 18. Bam. No, 18,000. There. If it's puppies is greater than that. Oh, no, 1. There. Else. Oh, and then here it wants me to say, wait, do I need new brackets for this? Right, okay, so the else statement, they provided the brackets for me. That's why I'm confused. These brackets go for this else statement. The else statement should be console log, which is the same thing as print. Wow, if I can type con.
These airplane cookies.
What's
You have
wrong?
the
No,
other airplane.
my airplane cookies! Dude!
Are these yours?
I saved, here, I'll split them
No,
with you.
it's all right.
No, here, I want an airplane cookie and you can have the other airplane cookie. I will share them with you because I love you. I saved these from the airplane. Calvin ate all of his. He's like a giant cookie monster. Here, Calvin, I'll get your cookie. Broken because it was in my purse. One piece.
Oh.
You're like Cookie Monster. A little more and it was perfect. Ooh, there's your second piece of cookie. You're welcome. Cookies. Airplane cookies. They're kind of actually, they sort of remind me of those cookies that you got in Happy Meals like a bajillion years ago. I don't know what they taste like now. I haven't had a Happy Meal in forever. Mmm. Cookie. Okay. Console.log. Oh no, puppies. And then I should save and submit code. Oh, quote is missing. Oh, I missed a quote here. So it catches you if you do something wrong inside of the tutorial thing as well, which is really useful. There we go. Oh no, puppies. But then if I were to change this to 3, it would actually, instead of saying, oh no, puppies, it would be saying, let's go down the first road. So this is how you'd make like a text adventure. Like that would be super stupid easy to do in JavaScript, it sounds like.
Maybe. So, here's what I want you to do.
Yes, sir.
I want you to go back into Unity.
Papa Cat 98 loves your
My
hat.
hat is amazing. Which,
Yeah.
what I want
good
you to do.
response.
What I want you to do is make use this else statement stuff.
Okay.
And make it so that when the ball gets all the way up to 10,
It
goes
back
back
down.
down. Don't do complicated stuff. Don't make it go back down. Just make it reappear at the bottom. So
Return
that it'll go back
to-
up.
Okay.
Think about it. Look at the code. Think about how you're going to use the else statement.
All right, guys. I need you to help me.
Don't get help from them.
Let's cheat. Come on.
No. Don't help her. Don't help her.
No, don't help me. I'll try to figure it out first, and then you guys can help me. All right. Here's a question though, because I don't quite understand how Unity functions. Earlier, you were telling me that I can't pull the position from the object. Like, you can't give it a position. Right?
Okay, no.
Remember you telling me
What
that?
I'm telling you is that, okay, so the trick is you can set a position, right? But you cannot, what you can't do is you can't change the Y directly inside of a transform. The transform position Y, you can't alter that value. You're going to have to make a new vector. for it.
Okay. So
I'm going to teach you some new stuff. Here, we'll start helping out. I'm going to get you the variable that you need. All right. So I put an enter after speed. Get a new line up there.
after speed
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
public float.
Right. So we're going to make a non-public vector.
Okay. So I need a new vector.
So yeah, vector 3.
Vector 3. Vector 3 means 3D space.
Mm-hmm. And put a space and call it start position or something like that.
Space.
Space is a special keyword. You can't use it.
Oh.
You can start.
Spot. I thought start was a special word.
Yeah, it is. You can combine it. So then put it as semicolon again.
Spot.
All right. Now inside of start, assign spot to current position.
All right. So void start.
Mm-hmm.
Spot equals. Is that what we're gonna do here? Should that be happening above this print
Doesn't
thing?
matter where you put it, because it doesn't matter whether you assign the value first or do print the statement. You don't even need that print
It's a
anymore.
vector.
Uh-huh.
Spot equals. I don't need that print anymore. That's just saying its position.
Yeah. You can leave it in there too. It's not hurting anything.
But it's saying if it's greater than 10.
Yeah, it just
It'll print.
says false or true.
So if I say if it equals 10, right? Print game object position.
This only happens
equals
while
10.
it starts. That's never going to be true.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that's
Less confusing maybe to hear. Right?
yeah.
Spot equals.
Start at the start. Spot equals, and then I want to say transform. Can't type. Transform position, right?
Yep.
Transform dot position. Dot y.
Nope.
Just transform
y
position.
is a float that is a part of the vector.
Wait, so what does dot y do exactly?
It is so a vector is look
Okay.
inside of Unity. This is your transform. It's got
Okay.
position, rotation, and scale.
Right.
This position is x, y, and z.
Mhm.
These are floats that are a part of position,
Okay.
that are a part of transform,
Okay.
that are a component inside.
So when I say y, it's just telling it to look specifically
Right.
at the y
But you
spot.
can't set that y directly inside of the transform.
Okay.
You can set it inside of a vector, but because you're grabbing it's about the protection level of various
Okay.
things.
I don't
That's
really
C#.
understand, but if those are the rules, then those are the rules.
Those are the rules, and you will
All right.
understand them.
So it's the spot equals transform position.
Yep.
That's it, right?
That's it.
So if I save this, oh wait, no, I'm not done yet. Now I need, in the update, I need a new if statement.
You're also missing something on that line.
Semicolons are important.
Yeah, you'll get used to them. I semicolon my comments now. It's terrible.
That's hilarious. You're a bad programmer.
So now the trick
Okay.
is, what you want to do is when it gets to 10, you can set it back to that starting position. Because the reason we're doing this up here, the reason we're putting it to spot, is because one of yours is like, its x is at 4. You don't want to just set them both to 0.
Back to the middle. We want them to
You want to
just
go back to their original positions, which is going to store when it starts. So
Okay.
we'll know their original position.
All right, so spot equals transform position.
Now, the trick is you want to set it back to spot once it gets to 10.
So at this point, do I need new curly braces? Is that where I'm going
You're going
with
to
this?
use the stuff you learned at the Code Academy.
I think I need new curly braces. I just want to know if I'm right. Are you not going to tell me?
Use the stuff you learned at the Code Academy.
But
You're
I
going to
don't
go back to
know
that to
what
look at it. Do that. You're going to set it up just like that.
So this if else thing is what I need to do, which means I need new curly brackets. All
So
right.
what you've got already is an else. Or an if. You've already got an if.
So this is else. Else
No.
keyword.
So look at what you've got.
If then. Is it if then?
There's no. It's exactly the same as in JavaScript. But you got to look at what yours looks like compared to what the one at Code Academy. want to make it exactly the same.
Okay. I think I see what you're saying. So at this point, I need a new if statement.
No, you don't have to state. You do it to the if statement you already have.
Does that mean I don't need new brackets? Or do I need, like, oh my God.
Think about it. Think about the reasons behind all of that. This is why I'm like not just giving you.
No,
the answers,
I
but,
appreciate it.
Think through it.
Okay.
Really understand.
Muffin hat. Yeah, that is Calvin's 4K monitor. Or TV. It runs at 30 hertz, so it's not super awesome for like video game playing, but when he's programming, it's super useful because he basically has 4 monitors, so he has lots of space for his code and testing and everything. Got it on super cheap sale.
Hey, focus.
I'm
Focus.
sorry.
Talk to them. I can talk to them.
Yeah, Calvin's being an awesome teacher. I agree. You need more loot. I think you good. Okay, so I'm still not entirely confident in what I'm doing
Let's look
because
at- let's look at-
brackets
Let's
are
look at Code Academy.
okay.
Let's look at Code Academy.
You're telling me to do that, but it's such a different element.
It's exactly the same. So what do you have here? You
I
have
have
an if.
But they don't have overarching brackets, so I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
they
not.
do. They have the brackets.
Yeah, but there's no brackets containing
Oh,
this
that
entire
you
statement.
can ignore that. You don't need to think
Okay.
about those. Okay, so
So.
what you've got is the if up at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and then you've got the brackets for the if.
And the brackets.
And then after that, you've got an else.
And then the brackets for
and the
whatever
brackets
that else
for the
is.
else.
All right, and that's
so if this is true, it does this one. If it's false, it does that one.
right.
If else.
Yeah.
So go back.
That's what I was. Okay.
Now, so what you've got here is you've got an if this is true, and then those brackets.
So I need else.
Now.
And I need new brackets.
Mhm.
Not brackets. These are called. Oh, whoa!
It likes to try to fix things for you.
It's
I'm going to switch you over to Visual Studio and all kinds of things eventually. But this is good because it's free for everybody. Another thing you can do, I think, is grab this whole thing and do. Oh, come on. Format selection.
toggle, surround with, version control, input method. Toggle line comments.
Aggressively trigger code completion. Code folding. Shouldn't it always format document on save? We're going to do that so that when we can do this and it fixes everything, makes it pretty for you.
Okay.
Every time you save, I just press Control S, by the way. So I just
Control S.
So
Okay.
so that's what you want to do there.
Oh, Visual Express is.
Yeah. Does it work with the VS Unity debug? It really? I didn't know that it did. Well, I've been using
We'll have
2012.
to look into that and we can switch it up if that's what it
Yeah,
sounds like.
Marketup's okay for what you're doing right here. Some people will say no, but yeah, you want to do that. That's cool.
Okay, so then I have this else, and then I have a function that's going to happen within that.
So remember what you're trying to do. What is the point of this?
I want it to go back down to the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So else, and then I want to say basically transform position equals spot, right? Yay! He nodded and smiled. That means I'm doing good. Oh, it really does help if you know how to spell. Transform dot position equal spot. And since I wrote spot with a capital S, I have to put a capital S on it here too. Capitals are important. So now let's save it and see if I did it right. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I exploded. Okay. All right, so now. Oh no, what did it do? Unexpected symbol. Oh, I forgot. Oh Oh no! I forgot. That's
Yep.
super important semicolon. Save.
Good reading the debug stuff.
Well, it said all these tragic things. Instead, it was
There you
expecting
go.
a thing. All right.
So see what happens. See what happens.
Semicolons everywhere. All right, let's see what happens. The camera should be set up so we can see everything, and those dots should now bounce. Oh my God! Look at it go. We got a thing.
That was really good. Good job.
All right.
That's pretty cool, huh?
We got learning things. We are learnificating. It's awesome. Okay, so that is basically a more practical and visual example of this puppies line. Is what does a colon do? Not instead of the semicolon. Does that have a function inside? Someone's asking.
I feel like there's a way. Oh yeah, there's places where you use a colon, but it's not like that. It's like a totally different thing. Like there's in like for loops, set those up with.
I don't even know what a for loop is.
Yeah.
The
Don't worry about it.
colons are advanced. We're not ready for colons yet. All right. All right. Let's start this next lesson. I think this might be the last lesson that I do today, because it's been about 2 hours. And Calvin needs to actually get to work. He'll probably be streaming some Legend of Dungeon Dev stuff later today, or I might be streaming some Legend of Dungeon art. That's either going to happen later today or tomorrow. Because we've been doing Upsilon Circuit stuff, and all of the Legend of Dungeon people are like, you don't know this anymore. And okay, now let's practice using if-else statements. Do as much as you can by yourself, but if you get stuck, get a hint, etc. I misread that, but it doesn't actually matter. Write an if-else statement, just like we did in the last exercise. An outline of what the code looks like. 2. If your condition is true, use the console.log to print the condition is true. So it does set down kind of rules that you have to say. Like if I type in cake, 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 oh my gosh, here, it would be like, no, you did it wrong. Order and punctuation mattered. All right, write an if-else statement. So, if, and then in these parentheses, wait, I need brackets, right? Oh my God. So I need the condition first, and then the brackets happen. So, if learning to code rocks, no, they haven't taught me very much else that I can do. Oh, dot length, so lame, is greater than 7. And then inside of this, I do my curly braces. It's not curly braces. And I say true. And then I use console.log. Oh, and then I have to say condition. Oh, the condition. The condition is true. So true. Okay. Then I get more curly brackets, braces, else. New brackets. False, else says the Wait, right? Oops, console log. Here we go. Oh, and I capitalized it and it didn't like that. Did you see that? Watch myself way closer. Unity has scripting tutorial videos on their website as well. Yeah, I was going to be going through this JavaScript stuff on Code Academy and kind of transferring it into C# as I go through Unity. And then once I've exhausted the Code Academy stuff, I'm going to actually be going through and getting more specific tutorials and things like that, and learning extra functions and making a little game, hopefully eventually here. So yeah, it should be really fun. The condition is false. And then both these should have semicolons, I think. Save this in my code. Unexpected end of line. Line 10 might be missing curly braces. Line 10? Oh. Hey, burp. Eek, burp. There we go. Ha. That stuff out. Never leave a curly bracket uncapped. Yeah. I'm learning it. I have to. These are the kinds of habits. The condition is true. Wait. It should evaluate to false. Oh. Oops. I wasn't listening to the rules.
Your code works.
If it is greater than over 9,000. There we go. All right, so I got functioning code. I just didn't put the conditions in to set for the things and stuff.
That's something that's really useful to understand. But like, your code can be perfect.
But if you're not,
fine, but it could be a bug because it doesn't do what you wanted it to do. Like, that's like,
you can have functional code that just doesn't function the way you intended it to.
yes.
Interesting. Yay. Yeah, the code totally worked. That's really neat.
That can be significantly frustrating.
Yeah, when you have functioning code that doesn't pop up errors, but it's still not working. Does that happen to you sometimes? All the time? Debugging is probably fairly decent majority of time spent.
It's the less
like you're trying to find all of the things. All right. Well, okay. So this concludes the first, or possibly first and second episode, because I really was enjoying myself, so I went a lot longer. Okay, Amix, I think I can actually explain this. I'm excited that I understand the code well enough to actually explain why it was telling me that I didn't pass with the 7. And that's because the code was fine. It was just that the instructions were telling me to make sure the condition evaluates to false. So the program prints out the condition is false. And since learning to code rocks actually was greater than 7, that meant that the condition was true. And so when I changed the number to 9001, that obviously learning to code rocks is not that long. So that's what called up the false condition, which is what it was asking for me to do in the tutorial. So technically both ways of doing it were actually completely correct. It's just one gave me the outcome that I was looking for and one didn't. Which is why Calvin was saying that sometimes those are the worst bugs, which is when you're trying to have it do one thing, it does another, but it still works fine. It's just not doing what you want. All right, sweet. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna, like I said, this is it. I'm done. No more code. I'm going to save my project here in Unity. Save scene, right,
Save scene
Calvin?
and then save the project.
Save scene, and then I'm gonna save project.
The last keyword. Oh, it already had it.
It's
You already.
decided that it's already saved.
It is. Yeah. You're good.
So yeah, so if you guys are coding along with me, obviously, this is where you would also save and do things. Because I'm teaching or something.
Keep learning.
Teach learning. Teach, learning, teaching. Teaching. I'm
Co-learning.
teaching. Co-learning. Yeah, there you go, co-learning. All right, so I'm going to close the programs. All right,
Say
and
bye to people.
Code Academy should also, I think it just automatically saves your
Yes.
progress because you create a user account and it saves your progress. So I can click start next lesson, and next time I come in here, it should
Take you here.
take me right directly to this next lesson. Awesome. I'm gonna close that too. Bam. Oh, this leaves this up even when I close Unity?
Yeah, it's a separate program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Click OK.
Okay. I've created errors apparently.
Yeah, just click X.
Don't want to do the things.
And close that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now,
All right.
say
Now-
goodbye to the people.
All
Stop the stream.
right, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by and for keeping me company and possibly learning alongside me or teaching me little bits, popping in with useful stuff. I'm going to be trying to do this every single day. So follow Robotless Kitty. Come help me out when I do the codes. And I made the background. That's a Legend of Dungeon fan art that I made. I think I posted it somewhere. If you guys want it, I think it's like on our blog or something. But all right, awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I'm done learning for the day. I will probably be back tomorrow. Have an awesome night and learn to program. Peace out or something. And I'm gonna stop the stream.